All right, Shalom. First off, we want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone. And Shalom to the Akim out there preaching his word in truth and sincerity. So we just doing this brief lesson through the spirit. Basically, going in on Esau because it's that time of year, you know, around the time of Thanksgiving. And basically, Esau now is to the point to where we're in a time where a lot of people actually know the information about the true history of it, and now they're like, not really in much of the mood of celebrating it, more so exposing it, you know. And Esau's getting more cursed out more about this so-called holiday, you know. Cause this chick I know, she was telling me she was out at a so-called food drive or whatever for homeless people, this and that, out in Berkeley, and she was saying how it was Israelite group out there in Berkeley, basically, cursing out Esau, getting on Esau about all the atrocities he's done to our people to celebrate this day. They want to celebrate. Basically, you celebrate. Even I seen a post on the social media as well, that nigga, Vince Staples, the rapper or whatever.
Okay.
He was getting on Esau.
Yep.
He was saying like y'all actually out here celebrating a day where like people got slaughtered, and he was like y'all should be ashamed of yourselves basically. So people are getting tired of like being so-called PC about it and actually like speaking their real feelings about it, getting on Esau about it pretty much. Because all these years been going by where nobody really was going in on Esau like that, and now everybody's really just like, man, I'm tired of Christopher Columbus statues. I'm tired of having to hear about Thanksgiving like it's a good holiday or whatever when it's actually a day where our people, masses of our people, got slaughtered. The Native Americans got slaughtered by the goddamn Edomites, and this is supposed to be a so-called good day where everybody's all jolly and thankful for this and that, where really this is a day where you took everything. You wasn't giving nothing. You gave out death. That's what you gave. And you took everything.
And that's why from the apostle elders on down, they deem this day as things taken. Because Esau, you just stole everything. You're the you are the thief of the earth. You're the ultimate thief. You're the ultimate thug. You're the ultimate nigga. All right. You're the black. Okay. You're all those negative terms because what you embody that you are the wicked. You're Esau. Yeah, I got a quick precept for Jake. This Habakkuk chapter 2. I'm gonna start at verse 12. It says, "Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood, and establish a city by iniquity."
And that's basically how America was established, on blood and iniquity.
Yep.
You came over here, slaughtered everybody over here, brought people over here in captivity, and slaughtered them over here within being in captivity, and we're still in captivity to this very day.
Yep.
That's why it says woe to him, because there's destruction's coming. Nothing but destruction is coming to Esau. Nothing but destruction is coming to America. That's why it's only been going downhill, like brother's been saying. America's on a precipitous decline because it's only getting worse and worse. Just like the scriptures say, because wickedness has increased, it has polluted. The hurtful works are fulfilled.
Yep.
The earth is literally becoming more and more polluted as it continues to go on.
Yep. I got a quick precept just backing off that. This Numbers 35 and verse 33. It says, "So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are." And Esau, that just shows us how much of a reprobate Esau is. Because here it is. He stole this land, all right, America, all right. And what has he done? Nothing other than polluted, destroyed the water, the air, all right, the food, and these are the same things that he has to depend on as well. Showing you how much of a reprobate and a demon Esau is, So it says, "So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
Yeah, so Esau has a lot of blood to be shed because that's the only way for this land to be cleansed. All right.
That's right.
That's why he has nothing but destruction coming to him. Because you shed all of this blood here, and you barely shed any blood here. You haven't really got, now you're starting to be judged, like brothers was saying at camp during the live show, you know, saying that Esau is being punished now. He's starting to be punished now because Deuteronomy 30 and 7, you know, the curses are falling upon you Edomites, but ultimately you're going to get that nuclear fire and go into captivity.
Yeah, Lamentation 4:21.
Yeah.
The Lord is visiting Esau's iniquities.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so now you're the Lord is beginning to judge you devils for all you have done. You know,
the Lord is bringing more judgments. Period in the earth.
Yeah. Yep.
You know the fires that have just been going on, over 1,000 people unaccounted for.
A lot of Edomites.
And it's mainly Edomites where these fires have been going.
Mm-hmm.
And it's mainly Edomites that's on part of this opioid epidemic. And the opioid epidemic, the K2, all the other drugs out there.
Yep.
Fentanyl. All this stuff. It's all mainly Edomites on that shit.
Yeah, Esau getting busted for being the pedo that he is.
Yeah.
You know, just all sort of
being
sex scandals.
A terrorist.
Yep. You're just out there, man. I'm gonna go back to Habakkuk 2. This is back in Habakkuk 2 and chapter 2 verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and establisheth a city by iniquity. Behold, is it not of the Lord of hosts that the people shall labor in the very fire, and the people shall weary themselves for very vanity? For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord, as the waters cover the sea.
Yeah, the earth is filled with the knowledge of the Lord because it's spread throughout all the four corners of the earth.
Yeah, it's you know, because of the unicorn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, starting with our apostle and elders, a great millstone. This word has went throughout the four corners of the earth. Yet, the Lord is not being feared nor praised as he should be.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why the Lord is bringing his judgment, man. All right, to establish his glory, you know, his name.
Yeah, make it like you said, his name not being praised. That's gonna make his name praised after everything that the Lord makes happen.
Yeah, making the utter destruction of America, making an example of Esau and his kingdom,
and the chosen men of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai being the same men that are looked down upon in society. That's who the Lord's children are. And these people that's why, just like in Wisdom of Solomon, 5th chapter, that's why it says they're going to be amazed at their salvation.
Yep.
Because the Lord's going to be glorified, and he's going to be glorifying his elect men that he's chosen.
Yep.
He's going to be letting it, like it's going to be, like it says in the scriptures, then shall it be known who my men are, who my chosen are. Because he's going to be taking care of them when it's all hell breaking loose. They're going to be taken care of. They're going to, when it's that fire and destruction is coming upon earth, all right, they're going to be delivered out of that. And you're just going to be watching them, and it's the same people that Esau been putting nothing but hell on. The people that's been the low stock people in this society, so to speak, catching the most hell.
It says, verse 15, woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that puttest thy bottle to him, and makest him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness.
Yeah, and that's what Esau did. Made everybody. He gave all this philosophies and all this other madness to everybody.
Cesare Borgia.
And made them bugged out, basically.
Shit, thanks taken. You got Israelites.
Yeah.
All right. You know what I mean?
Christopher Columbus Day, like,
yeah,
people was actually celebrating that. Our people was actually celebrating that until it got to the point to where now is being like, now it's an issue. You know, now people are so-called standing up against that. Because when have you really heard them like putting it on the news like that? All these other years celebrating Christopher Columbus Day, things taken, and everything else. Next is going to be Christmas.
Yep.
Because they already coming against Thanksgiving and with Christopher Columbus, the next thing is Christmas.
Yep. coming after all your
Yeah, all tearing down all your philosophy,
your high hell days, man.
all your BS, your confusion that you've been putting out there. People they don't want to deal with that shit no more. Like, why the fuck do we gotta celebrate a devil that slaughtered our people?
Yep.
This is like a day that you want us to celebrate. They're waking up to
why
it.
do we gotta celebrate anything this devil holds in high regard?
Yeah, they not drunken no more. They're sobering up.
Yeah.
That's why they're starting to come up against Esau and not want to be cool with it no more, not be pacified about it no more.
Yep.
Now they're speaking up about it, having an issue. No, we want that statue taken down because that symbolizes you conquering our people.
Yep.
Or no, we not celebrating that holiday because you slaughtered our people. That's celebrating a mass death, mass murder. And nobody really in their right mind, I should say, will want to celebrate that.
Mm-hmm. Ultimately, the Lord is putting these people in the spirit of we want you devils taken down. Ultimately, you know,
'Cause we at the end.
Yeah.
That's why all of this is happening. Because like I was saying, this never happened before, but now we are at the end. Like the scripture saying, further up in Habakkuk, at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Mm-hmm.
Now people are speaking up. Now the prophecies are speaking. Now Esau's going down because it says that in second Ezra that Esau is the end, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So we're at the end. That's why all these different things are going on now.
That's right. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna just continue on. It says, woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, that putteth thy bottle to him that and makest him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness.
Mm-hmm.
Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory.
Yeah, and it's nothing but shameful spewing on Esau's glory. He was glorying in all these other things, all the wickedness that he's done.
Yeah.
You know, just like the mainly going, cycling around like what we saying, the Christopher Columbus, today specifically about things taken.
Yeah.
All right, now it's shameful spewing on these things. Like this is supposed to be a so-called big holiday that everybody always happy and jolly, giving out turkeys or this and that. And you're supposed to be so-called thankful for different bullshit.
They say that's how you know Esau is a fucking witch. He enchants spirits. They say getting the holiday spirit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Getting it.
What is that spirit?
Yeah.
Like that's a fucking demonic spirit.
Yep. Really?
Basically, when they say, why are you not in the holiday spirit, this and that, you got to have demons on you to be in the holiday spirit, so-called.
Yep. You gotta have the spirit of this world to
Yep.
be in this so-called spirit. know?
And really, people, they losing, since their outlook on society, outlook on America is being darkened, they ain't got that thankful demon on them no more.
Yeah, they spirit is wounded. Like the scripture said.
Yeah, a wounded spirit, who can bear it?
You know? This place is through. The Lord has
He's taking away mirth.
Yeah. Yep.
All the mirth and those holidays, those feast days. The Lord's taking away all that, man.
Mm-hmm.
That shit ain't the same no more. Just like the dude X22, he was saying how it's every year for Christmas has been less and less shopping. Really, it's gonna get to a point where people just stop celebrating it more and more because that shit's all bullshit. It's all vanity. It's all vain. It's getting to the point where people are realizing, like, why the fuck am I celebrating this? Like you was just saying, I'm just celebrating this because basically because Esau
taught me to do this, you know?
That's really what it comes down to. Because if you would have never knew about it, in fucking China and Gookland, you think they celebrating Thanksgiving? No, they ain't celebrating that shit, man. These fucking Elam, these Indians, all these other heathen nations, they don't celebrate that shit. This is shit that the so-called white man made up.
Yep.
And then he pushed it on these other nations. That if they do celebrate it, that's the only reason why, because they heard about it from the so-called white man.
Yeah, it's just part of his wine, you know.
You want to continue on, or you want?
No, that was pretty much, that was the point, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We can go. I just hop straight to this. This is Zechariah, chapter 11, you know. I'm gonna start at verse 4. It says, "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, my power, feed the flock of the slaughter." You know, and who who is the flock of the slaughter? It's talking about the Israelites, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You know, all right. Chiefly the elect, though, those who have ears to hear. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like the Lord Yahweh Shai told Peter, "If you love me, you know
Feed my flock.
exactly." You know, and that's not just any old Israelite. All right, because 2/3 they're just gonna play. They're already in the hands of Esau and ultimately the hands of Satan.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's according to prophecy. All right, the same book. Okay,
Yeah, that's
chapter. Yep.
no. That I was gonna say.
Go
That's
ahead.
why I say in Isaiah the 30th chapter,
Yep.
I believe that they cover with the
Yep.
covering, but not of my spirit.
That's beautiful.
They basically covering that spirit of Babylon.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like they're basically under in the spirit of Esau, like John 8:44. That's
Yep.
the spirit that our people are covered in, because that's exactly how they mold their life, their whole way of thinking, and the way they live their lifestyle.
Yep. And I guarantee you, a great shit. The majority of our people are celebrating today.
Of course.
You know, knowingly and all. Man,
Yep.
I understand. I know it means this, man. But you gotta appreciate family times and
What you said, like, why would you say that? Like, why would you say for F this day?
yeah. Because if you was really in the spirit, you'd be like, fuck this day, fuck Esau. All right, death to Esau. Yeah. You got niggas. All right, man. Why don't say that, man?
Mm-hmm.
Man, you supposed to.
You're
You
supposed to be
supposed to.
thankful.
Yeah, you supposed to be thankful, man.
Like, what kind of shit? What am I thankful for? Being in hell?
Yeah.
Another day suffering?
Yep.
Another day of just being at the bottom, basically?
Yeah, and then Esau hangs these days in your face
Yep.
to remind you that you're a slave. That you're daily you're being oppressed.
And then right the very next day is what? Black Friday.
Yeah,
Like right after that.
it really is.
Like literally. And people don't even go to sleep. They celebrate Thanksgiving with their family and then head to the fucking stores and camp outside.
Yeah, because they don't have to. Well, a lot of you people have to slave, but certain people have the day off. All
Yeah.
right, a lot of you people have to slave. You gotta
Get
you gotta
you,
be you gotta work at these stores. They
you
gotta
gotta do
stay open
that.
24/7.
You gotta get that double overtime in because you're struggling.
This the peak year.
Yeah.
You get the Black Friday. You get the
The
work.
most hours.
Yeah, you getting too much hours. You ain't getting no sleep.
Mm-hmm.
More hell. You know. You got to warm up. You got to eat your leftover thanks taking dinner for lunch and back to work. You know. But yep. It says, "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, my power, feed the flock of the slaughter." Verse 5, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them, saying, Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not.
Yeah, he wasn't he feeling guilty about slaying our people. When you throw this in, like I was saying earlier, the chick that was telling me about the Israelite group that was out there in Berkeley cursing out Esau. Esau doesn't want to be held accountable. He was like, that wasn't me. I didn't do that. That's always his answer. He's just saying like that was like my forefathers. That wasn't me. We're in 2018. This is a new time. Why are you like why you can't just let me enjoy my day? Why you gotta ruin this day for me?
Yeah. Really, according to Isaiah 14:21, you gotta pay. You gotta. Man, we
Yeah,
can get that too. You know.
Esau not trying to pick up that tab. That's all that is.
Really, we ain't getting around the tab, Esau. You know. Ain't no running. That's Esau used to promote that. Get the run off on the tab. On the plug, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Go. What do they call it? Diner dashing.
Yeah.
That's Esau. That's some Esau shit, man. You can't do that no more, man. All right. You know. That's why. I believe when in Job the 20th chapter, it refers to you building this new world order as a meal.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna be able to enjoy the meal nor run off after you eating the meal, man.
Yeah, because really Esau was supposed to been had his new world order started, but
Yeah.
you're not even gonna be able, like the scriptures say, you ain't gonna be able to fully enjoy it.
Yep.
Yo, you can't even get it how you want it to be, like, because you've been wanting the new world order to be running, but it's not according to you yet. You was supposed to been happening according to Esau's plans. You're not gonna be able to fully set that up.
And that's beautiful, and that's to let you, that shows you right there. It's not according to your will, you know. This is all the will of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. You know, that's what you devils fail to realize.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but you gonna, hey man, you gonna see, man, and you're seeing, you know. But yeah, that was the point on that one, man. It says who possess or slay them and hold themselves not guilty, you know, and like it says in Psalms the 73rd chapter, you know, concerning oppression, they speak wickedly, you know,
Mm-hmm.
loftily. All right. Oh man, that was old. Like the brother was saying, that's what Esau said. The Lord has you covered, you devils covered to a T,
Trying to
precept
avoid this
upon precept.
question.
Yeah,
He tried to avoid it, say stuff to get weasel his way out of it. That's like people say in the world. You trying to weasel your way out of it. That's what Esau does, really. He just tried to talking like it says his words were smoother than
yeah,
oil. He
using that
tries to
forked tongue.
he tries to manipulate his way through around it using his words and be like, hey, we're in 2018. What about love wins, this and that? It's all about peace and love now. Yeah, that happened in the past. I don't agree. What you want me to say? I'm sorry. Like, nah, man, you want you to be put to death. Fuck it, sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry ain't cutting it. Cause we still catching hell. You could after you say sorry, you got with your white privilege, you can just go do what you want to do, but I'm still stuck in hell.
yeah,
Like that ain't cutting it for me. The sorry doesn't cut it.
yep. And as the scriptures say, the Lord require of that which is past, man.
Yeah, I was gonna get that too.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Bring it up. Yeah, you know, cause you gotta answer, man. How Esau say two wrongs will make it right.
It
Well, hey,
do.
man, yes, it does. Two negatives definitely make a positive. All right, 1 + 1 is going to equal 2. 3 + 1, 4. All right, you know, so on and so forth. All right, and technically, it's not wrong. What we're doing, what we're gonna the payback the Lord is allowing us to have.
It's justice.
Yeah, it's
Recompense.
justified. It's just recompense, man. Cause what you did was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you gotta get that. You gotta get that in your. We gonna beat it into your spirit. You saw, with you was in the wrong. All right, everything you did was wrong, man. All right, and you can't run away from it. Go ahead, bro.
This Ecclesiastes 3:15, it says, "That which have been is now, and that which is to be hath already been,
Yeah, yeah, keep going.
and the Most High requireth that which is past."
That's right, man. Cause it was already written. Okay, and there is no new thing under the sun, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you know. Hey, man, this is hey. Kingdoms are reincarnated as well. All right,
Yep.
there's a such thing as reincarnation, man.
That's why the scriptures called it spiritually Sodom and Egypt and spiritually Babylon, basically.
That's right. You know, you which Esau be the modern day Pharaoh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and this is your end. You know, we can go to Ezekiel 35th chapter, man. You know, this is your end, and the Lord is making that very evident. All right, through His mouthpiece, the prophets, through His judgments. Okay, through the plagues.
It's speaking. It's
Yeah,
like we seen
it's
it in
it's
all.
literally
It's just like we just seen it in all aspects.
mm-hmm.
Like you've been saying, the plagues,
The
the
prophecies,
prophecies,
man.
everything just going downhill. Really, life in general is going downhill. The American lifestyle is going downhill. The American way of living is going downhill.
Yep.
Everything is just bad now.
That's right. That's right.
But I got Ezekiel 35. You want me to start from
Yeah,
the
you start
top?
from the top. Yeah, Bob Kashar. Yeah. You know. Mm. Yep. Okay.
Ezekiel 35:1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against against Mount Seir,
Yep.
and prophesy against it.
Yeah, and hey, man, these are the words of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay, which are the words of prophecy. Okay, this is not nothing that we set up, man. All right. All right. Um. Yeah, bring it out one more time, Baba Kishar.
Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it.
Yeah, yeah. Mount Seir talking about what? you Edomites, okay? You know, Mount Seir is equivalent with Esau, with Edom, all right, the nation of Edom. You so called white people, okay? Like we were saying, this ain't they be like, man, why you guys are full of hate, all right? we ain't come up with this. We ain't just say, you know what, man, we just gonna build a doctrine around just hating so called white people just because, you know. Yeah, we would be more than justified. Yeah, this was all this is all through the spiritual inspiration of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakal Kodash, man. You know.
And
Yep, against Mount Seir, because the Lord is against you, all right, and the Lord is against your kingdom, and that's why nothing but what plagues and judgment is hitting this place, man, and hitting you Edomites, like we were talking about. You're getting hit with the opioids, all right. You're getting hit with the hate crimes, all right, with the terrorist crimes, okay, with the pedophile crimes, all right. You know, you're getting you're the face of crime, all right. You're that man of sin. Go ahead, Ike.
and saying to it, thus saith the Lord power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate.
Yeah.
And that's what you see going on right now. Mm-hmm. The Lord is stretching his hand out, and against Esau.
Yep.
That's why you see all these judgments going on now, because the Lord is stretching his hand out against Esau and making him most desolate. He's making America desolate. America's done.
Here it is, man. All these wildfires were just happening last week.
Yep.
Now you hop right into the week. You over here, you gotta just forget about it. Just be grateful. All right.
Yep.
And really just don't think about it, man. Just have fun. All right. Eat some turkey. Eat some ham, honey glazed ham, whatever. You know, hug your kids. All right.
Be thankful you wasn't in a fire.
Yeah. Really just be be thankful and be hopeful that things will be better. Get the hell out of here. Things aren't gonna get better for this place, man. More woes, more sorrow, and more death. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Especially to you damn Edomites, man. All right.
Yeah, it's nothing but judgment's coming to y'all.
Yep.
I will lay thy cities waste. And thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord.
Yeah,
and that's what the fires did.
Straight up,
just laid your cities waste, burnt all of that down. Now and then, like you said, right after the fire, basically, it was just a couple of days ago.
Literally,
they were still trying to control the fire. Then the rain happened, started raining today. Now that just washed away all the so-called evidence that y'all was looking for the other thousands of people that's lost.
Yep.
So now it's just like you gotta just chop that up and like they dead basically. Because Esau didn't want to do that. He wanted to try to BS it and be like, oh, we gotta find the remains to identify them. Now you can't even do that because the rain came and washed all that shit away. So now you can't even find the remains to identify who died or not, so-called. So now you just gotta, they dead. You just gotta say like thousands of people died from this fire because they really did. That's how desolate Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai made it with these fires. He laid the city waste. Yep. Paradise, that shit through.
That shit done. That's right. And this is only beginning, you know.
And it says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity.
Yep. And what you have perpetual hatred towards the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay? Today commemorates your perpetual hatred, man. And you devils still feel the same way to this very day, man. All right? Don't let this devil fool you. Okay? You know, and DJ Trump reminds you that every time he makes a Edomite remark or a Edomite appearance, okay? You know, this is the same old devil with the same old hatred. Okay, what did Esau say? All right, the days of mourning my father at hand. Then will I seek to slay my brother Jacob. Not quoting verbatim. Yeah. He still has that same spirit and agenda. You know. So and the Lord has taken note of that. Okay. you know, and the Lord is judging you accordingly because of that, you know, because of what you have done to his people, all right, his chosen people, you know, and because of what you have done uh, 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 with the earth, man, with you ruling this earth, man. And you did a shitty job of that, you know. Go ahead,
It says, "Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end."
Yeah, because ultimately the Lord, you know, the Lord sent you, as it says in Psalm 17th chapter. You were the sword of the Lord, and the sword is also your blessing. You know, so the Lord, placed us into your hands as punishment. Yet you forward our affliction, all right, and we're still in your hands to this very day. Okay, which you refuse to let us go. Here it is. You claim we're the worst thing. We're what's wrong with the society. All right, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. But actually, in reality, we're the only thing right with the society. We're the only ones keeping it going. All right. Hey, really, the Israelites made this place prosperous, man. All right. You know, just like the old Egypt, ancient Egypt. Okay. And like it says in Romans, the ninth chapter, referring to Esau as the modern day Pharaoh, the Lord is hardening Esau's heart, you know, forcing him to refuse to let us go, so that the Lord what can ultimately take us out of this devil's hands, as he what takes this devil out and take him down, man. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Keep going.
Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power.
Yeah, and the Lord liveth forever, man. He has no beginning nor end. All right, so this is a guarantee, man. This is not only a threat. This is a promise. You know. Keep going on.
I will prepare thee unto blood, and
Mm-hmm.
blood shall pursue thee.
Yeah, like we were saying earlier in this lesson. All right, you know, you should not pollute the land that you're in. For blood it defileth the land, and that blood cannot be cleansed but by the blood of them who shed it. You know, who shed the blood, and who shed the blood? You devils. You have a lot of blood to answer for, man. All right, you know, woe to the bloody city. Okay, Revelation 13, you know, 8 and 9, you know, this is the patience and the faith of the saints. He who leaveth the captivity shall go into captivity. He who killeth by the sword must be killed by the sword. So the Lord is preparing you devils unto blood. You know, you got the race riots to look forward to. All right, you know, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans coming for your blood. You got these other heathen nations to look forward to. All right, all your allies are becoming your enemies, man. All right, you got the you got the animals to look forward to. Really, the Lord is turning the whole earth against you devils, man. All right, you know. Go ahead, Doc.
Since thou hast not hated blood,
Yep,
even blood shall pursue thee.
that's right. That's right. And blood is pursuing you devils. All right, go ahead, Doc.
Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate,
Mm-hmm.
and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth.
Yeah, so ultimately this place is going to be made totally desolate. See, the Lord is just destroying this place from the inside out. You know, this place already is morally destroyed. All right, it's this infrastructure is totally destroyed. Okay, you know, and the Lord is just hitting this place with all sorts of plagues, man, just further breaking it down. Along with you people, are destroyed. You know, leading up to the ultimate destruction, World War III, by this the thermonuclear destruction, man, by fire. All right, you know, 200 million missiles, man, and that's very just for this place, man. That's well deserved for Babylon and all it'll have stood for, man, and what it has done for us, man. You 2/3 dumbass niggas failed to realize, man. This place has gave you nothing but pain, suffering, and sorrow, man. All right. You know? And this place is out of here. All right? You know, you want to have any more? You want to continue? Through the Spirit?
Just 2 more verses, and we can
come on.
finish off on that.
Yeah.
Like the last 2 verses.
All right.
Where did I leave off? It says, verse 8, and I will fill his mountains with his same slain men. In thy hills and in thy valleys and in all thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. I will make thee perpetual desolations.
Yeah, because according to Isaiah 60, I believe 66 and 15, you know, on down, the slain of the Lord shall be many.
Yeah.
You know. So hey man, the Lord is coming back to just slay shit, man. All right. You know, they got that term in fashion. All right, they slaying. And, hey, the Lord is coming back, man, in high fashion. He's gonna be slaying, man. All right. You know, any in the Lord is gonna raise up his elect men. Okay, turn what those fishers into hunters, to slay shit, man. All right. Go ahead, Ike.
It says, verse 9. I will make thee perpetual desolations, and thy cities shall not return, and ye shall know that I am the Lord.
Yep.
Yeah.
You gonna know then.
Yeah, you gonna know exactly. It's like we said earlier, the Lord gonna make himself glorified, man. Make it known that it was him in control the whole time. This is all part of his plan.
Yep.
And it's going to be made known in the end, man. That's really what it is. In the end, it's all going to be made known. All right? Because it's going to be to the point to where that's literally your only conclusion, that a higher power is causing all this to happen.
Yeah, it's going to be undeniable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So with that, we're going to give our praises again to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And Shalom to the Akim out there preaching his word, truth, sincerity. You know, Lord willing, the lesson was edifying. You know, Lord's will, we can come back soon and, you know, put up another lesson.
Kind. Hey, man, death to America and death to you devils, man. You know, you 2/3 ass niggas who partake in days like this, man. You know, who are in the spirit of Babylon, may you be destroyed as well. You know, shalom to the elect.
Kind. Shalom.
Shalom.